How are you a Christian, bro? You know perverse speech is actually a sin?
I'll never lecture me about anything.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but that probably wasn't the person to do that with. That probably wasn't the time to say that.
One of the other reasons I'm child-free is because what if it's a boy? Ew.
Well, wasn't that just cute? But believe it or not, even after seeing that, there will still be multitudes of individuals that actually have the gall to say that misandry doesn't actually exist. But on another note, I am fully in support of any individual who chooses to remain child-free. And there are many reasons for that. But the main one happens to be that, as many of us have seen, there are lots of individuals who have demonstrated over and over again that they are probably not the most suitable ones to be parents. Because after all, being a parent is quite a hefty responsibility. The main task being to raise someone from being a child to an adult, ensuring that they are educated, well-rounded, accepting, and overall a good person. And as we have seen, there are a lot of individuals out there that simply don't seem to have those qualifications.
When a man's divorce settlement called for his ex-wife to get half of everything that he owns, well, he took that quite literally. He got out those power tools, went to work, cutting everything he owns right down the middle. Not at all, no. He's totally peaceful about this. And then he posted those photos on eBay, putting half of his car on sale for $60. Half his laptop is also available. Maybe half a couch, could be called a love seat. Probably not in this case, but it is a true half off sale. What kind of a power tool can go right through a car though? Half a bike.
It's surprising there were problems in the marriage.
I have no anger issues at all. Didn't see that coming.
No hate towards women or anything like that. When you get into a relationship with a man, generally, men end up paying and providing for the family. Men end up protecting the family. Men end up having to take care of all the burdens that the family will face. Men end up having to ensure the wife is okay, that her mood is in check. Men have to end up making sure the kids are safe. Men have to end up planning everything. Like, men do all of that. Women do things too, but what they do is emotional. Women end up, usually good women at least, they take care of their husbands emotionally, they take care of their kids, they're nurturing, they're kind, they do things like cooking and cleaning. Okay, great. And they give sex to the men. Okay. When you get divorced, the court can't order the woman to do any of those things, but a man will lose everything that he had to provide. Do you understand what I'm saying? Money, everything else. That is why men don't want to get married anymore. When a man to actually take you seriously and commit to you, you need to prove to him that you will do your job bloody well. Make sure that you're taking care of him, that you're massaging him, that you're cooking for him, and if you can't cook, that you're taking courses so that you learn how to cook for him, that you're taking care of the kids, that you're taking care of the house. And yeah, I don't care if you say, oh my goodness, you hate on women. No, I don't. But in comparison, men do a lot more than most women. Most men. I'm saying most men and most women. And they don't complain. The only people who complain in society constantly are women.
Does your belly touch your steering wheel while you're driving?
So what's going on?
Yeah, I don't talk to cops. I don't have any
interest don't talk over
in
here.
talking to your yard now.
Just got yourself a felony, smart one?
I already have one.
Okay, we have another one.
Because I don't give a You can talk to anyone in that vicinity of people. They call police out here for bullshit all the time. It's because you guys have a quota and no other job to do.
Okay, you're clearly not helping me, so I'm gonna back away and talk to them. Because I don't know what you're on or what's going on with you.
What am I?
Yeah, you're slurring your speech like crazy, so I don't know if you're on something or not. You're gonna place her what's called a rap restraint. I'm gonna go let her know again, and she's not gonna like that. So you understand that if you keep it up, we're gonna put you in that?
Yes, a straight jacket, cool.
Okay, you're gonna stop then?
Okay, when are we going to the facility?
Cool, just letting you know. Twice on my camera, so.
That sounds so much more better, right? Oh, hurting me! Bad, bro.
Listen, yeah, give me one. I got it.
I'd literally not get the off of me.
Fuck me like you want me.
I feel like one of the biggest problems that the modern man faces is being blasted by subtle sexualization. If you register a new account on most platforms, this will just start showing up. Because the goal is to make as much money as possible from your attention.
Which is on point, man. You know, I never really watched this guy before, but I can tell you, man, controlling your mind, controlling lust, and you will conquer everything, man. You know, so many men out here are struggling because of what they're seeing, you know, from OnlyFans to porn. It's destruction, man. It will destroy you. Jesus warned us of this, man. God warns you of this. The Bible, go read it. You know, when I'm telling you, if you can just learn how to control your urges and have self-control and be a man, you will conquer everything, man. You will be a very successful person when you can deny yourself, pick up your cross, and move forwards with God. It's one of the hardest choices you will ever make, but the most comforting one, man. You know, that's what all of us are looking for, man. It's peace. Without peace, you have nothing. These women are not going to bring you peace. OnlyFans will not bring you peace. Porn will certainly not bring you peace. Move with God, man. Move with the Lord. Pick up your cross daily. Go to the gym, get jacked, work on yourself, and build yourself as a man.
Pissing me off when they be acting like pretty girls can't get cheated on. I got cheated on, and at least the lady he cheated on her with look half decent. My husband cheated on me with a lady with Down syndrome, and it wasn't the fact. It wasn't the fact that she had Down syndrome. I said, what she got on me, right? I wanted to see what she had on me, right? And I went and met her with her in person, and I saw all that slob coming out of her mouth. I said, that's it right there. I can't compete. Hey, I wave the flag. You got it, mama. I'm dehydrated right now. I can't.
All right.
Well, beauty's only skin deep. And so he said, I need you to go deep in other ways. And it seems like you weren't up to the task.
Just for the record, if I decided to like show off my entire body and like, you know, throw on a bikini or something, I would make $1 million in like 15 seconds. Like, what's going on under these clothes is popping. But Jesus is coming and the devil ain't stopping. Okay, I just wanted to say.
You know, I gotta say, that's what a lot of these young ladies think. And most of them end up making about $100 or $200 a month.
I saw someone say, at the end of the day, women can trust a bear to be a bear, but can't trust a human man to be humane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That is the deepest thing I've probably heard in regards to this whole debate.
We can trust a bear to be a bear, but we can't trust a man to be humane.
Yeah.
How freaking depressing.
How freaking depressing. Girls will have a body count over 10 and then hop on a podcast and pretend like they're still human. Ladies, I'm gonna send you guys some Andrew Tate videos to watch because, you know, you're talking in a way where I worry that you don't know about Andrew Tate. Like, you guys need to get humbled, okay?
If a father of 2 kids sees a random woman attacked in public, should he intervene and protect that random woman?
Ooh, I would say yes.
Well, if men are supposed to be protectors, why shouldn't they protect their own family first? Why should that man risk his life, potentially leaving his own kids without a father?
Like you got me there. It goes back to biblical. I feel like if he stands firm on what he believes in and helps, I think his family will be safe.
Should all men be held to biblical standards when not all men follow the Bible?
My belief, yes. But honestly, you can't be held to a standard that you don't understand or you don't have knowledge about.
So I would say a perfect example of this is like the man who was out with his girlfriend and she got jumped and he was defending his girlfriend and stuff like that. I believe that if you see danger, you should be willing to be the one to step in. Like even me personally, if I saw that, I would be willing to step in and protect those people.
I don't know where that is in the Bible, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of it, but I don't know.
I love when guys think it's a flex to be like, I don't chase women.
I'm here to tell you it is an absolute flex. View discretion is advised.
Okay, bye. Go find your husband then. Like I'm all set.
Well, we should have known that was coming. There was definitely going to be some kind of insult because we're not doing what she wants us to do. But back to the topic at hand, being a man that can control his manhood and his feelings and not chase women is definitely a fucking flex. Because the level and control of power that you have over yourself, can't no woman take that away from you. She can't just dangle the cat over your head like a little dog and get you to do whatever she wants you to do because she's giving you some cat. Or if that's not the case and you're just trying to get with a woman and she's not reciprocating the energy, you are perfectly fine and comfortable with walking away from her entirely. Being in that type of control and betting on yourself when it comes to that interaction of dating puts you at an advantage always. Plus, a wise man once told me, women do not run away from men that they actually want. If you feel the need to chase her, if that's even put on the table at any point in time, she don't really fuck with you. When women really like a guy, they always want to be around him. This whole notion of chasing or applying pressure is just a fucking ploy for you to do all this extra shit. And deep down, there's just like, it's something extra to put over the top because we don't really like him like that. He has to compensate because I don't like him that much. But you know what? You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
When you say I don't chase women, my first initial thought is, well, then go find your man. You likely aren't making plans. You aren't initiating conversation. Your text messages are really dry. What are you doing? Are you wanting the woman to chase you? Because if that's the case, then you probably aren't even into women. You're probably into men. You probably don't text first in the morning. You don't say good morning. You don't say good night. You don't check in. Like, you want to be single. That's what you should be. If you're not pursuing a woman, then you want to be a woman. Like, this is the problem with guys nowadays.
What men mean when they say they don't chase women is been there, done that, put in a bunch of time and effort, and it wasn't worth it. Because he thought that he was pursuing her. He was doing all of the right things. In retrospect, she was running from him. Hence, he was chasing her. In your right mind, ladies, why would a man continue to chase what doesn't want to be caught? So when a man says he doesn't chase, that is what he means. He doesn't want that situation anywhere near him. He is willing to pursue the right woman. So if you're not running into men that are wanting to pursue you, like on a repetitive basis, and you're building up some sort of anger or almost resentment for men as a whole, and I can tell it in your tone, it might be a you problem.
Hey, misogyny.
Yeah.
Knock it off, or else this will be you. Oh.
Well, would you look at that, boys? We live to see another day. Also, my brother in Christ, after the outside of my left pinky toe heals up in 2 to 5 business moments, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. Sorry, honey bunches of cunts. As the Septum Sayer would say, I don't make the rules, I just participate in them. I am, however, impressed with how much tapioca you were able to stuff into that t-shirt. Also, I think you made a new holiday. This is like Groundhog Day for shitty men. Every year he misses, we get 6 more months of sandwiches. Also, the girls laughing at the end would be my 13th reason why, but you're not allowed to quit. Oh, and the fella that works there? Oh, that reaction is damn near perfect. Oh no, thy wenches are still beholden to the cock. What's the group name, by the way? Warriors opposed to misogyny and nutrition? Woman? I do like the message, though. Just wrong messenger, so you know. Get fucked, stay fucked, more chicks a bio. Get bye. Whoop.
Here are some signs that she's playing games with you. 1, she's hot and cold. One day she's into you, the next day she's distant. 2, she flirts with you, but she also flirts with other guys in front of you. 3, she makes you jealous on purpose. She brings up her exes or male friends. 4, she loves your attention, but she avoids commitment. So if she always gives you excuses, maybe, or we'll see, then that just means that she wants the validation, but not the relationship. If she's leaving you constantly guessing, she's not that serious. She's just playing games.
If you ever think that your man might be gay, we're in the right place.
Well, that's stupid. 3 science-backed facts you should know. Number 1, there is no science behind this whatsoever. Oops. Number 2, healthy relationships are built on a foundation of trust, communication, and mutual attraction. Number 3, there is potential harm to this claim. Mismatched sexualities in relationships lead to hurt, difficulty, and mismatched expectations, which often lead to divorce and breakup. If you're sick of the noise from the influencers, tired of the hot takes, follow me for more. I'm Max Butterfield, Dr. Max Butterfield. I actually study this kind of thing for a living.
If you've been ran through by over 100 men, don't ever tell anybody that. Don't tell anybody but God. That's what I'm learning from these men that I have conversations with, because immediately you could be the dopest female they ever met in their lives. And I'm not saying lie, but what I am saying is men care. And so I hope you hear this podcast before you get in smashed by absolutely everything that walks. Ladies, don't do it. Do not do it. It lowers your sexual market value. It lowers the caliber of man that you can have. It lowers the opportunities and experiences that you can get, unless you are the girl that's getting flown out for opportunities and experiences, unless you are okay being used. But if you do desire to have a true partnership with a true masculine, good, high value, high earning man, don't do it. And if you do it, don't tell nobody.
But she saved. She was an OnlyFans worker. She got saved. Now she's a new creature in
Don't
Christ.
matter. That girl never make it.
Somebody
she gonna
said
have
it was,
money.
Somebody said it was 1,000 men. I don't think it was 1,000 men. That's impossible.
She gonna have money.
All right.
She gonna have money, but she ain't gonna have no good man. Because no good man is gonna wife up an OnlyFans model. I'm sorry. I've said it once. I'll say it again. You've been busted down, split wide open on the internet, and everybody saw it. So now that man has to deal with the fact, or no masculine man. A feminine man might take it. A feminine man, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. People weaponize masculinity, femininity. Masculine men want to conquer, want to know what's mine is mine. They don't want their girl being split wide open by anybody, let alone being seen on the internet. A feminine man is okay with it because a masculine woman with a feminine man, that masculine woman makes all the rules.
But Sarah, I did my Kegels. Everything is tight down there.
Absolutely not. Even if you get the surgery, you still got the spirits.
Okay, but I did the spiritual work. I fasted, broke all the soul ties. I broke the soul ties. You can get rid of soul ties.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not going for it.
Yeah. You can get rid of soul ties.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You just
yes,
can't.
you can.
No.
Yes, you can. You can turn a hoe into a housewife.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
There were people who were
You gotta move
lost.
states. You gotta move states or leave the country. That's it. That's the only way. Or you gotta be feminine as a man. There ain't no masculine man.
There are men who are out here proud that they have a girl that's on OnlyFans. I'm sorry.
Let me know in the comments, y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No.
She says here in the caption, I'm grateful I've been preserved with long-standing relationships my whole life, so I can't relate to women that have high body counts. But I learned on this podcast, men maybe shouldn't tell the whole truth. I think she means women. Now I understand why men say multiply her number by 3, because women are sleeping with men like it's a sport. And men know that. So some of this, multiply it by 3, might not be correct in every situation. But because modern women, because they lie so much, and a man says, okay, just as a conservative estimate of how you've been behaving so badly, and according to statistics, we're going to take what you say and add a multiplier to that.
Behind every long-lasting marriage was a side chick or mistress keeping it together. Okay, a lot of y'all that's been in these 10-year, 15-year, 20-plus year marriages, you should be congratulating your marriage lasting so long, and you should be giving accolades to the side chick and the mistress, because she's the reason why these marriages are lasting so long. I'm just gonna fucking say the quiet part out loud, because the thing about it is that men are not going to put themselves in a predicament where they are 1000% suffering and they don't use anything to take the edge off. This is why men tend to have more addictions as opposed to women. They will gamble, they will use drugs, they will resort to alcoholism, they will resort to, being addicted to schmecks. They have to have something to take the edge off from what they're not getting in the marriage. And so to be able to withstand the marriage, they will take the edge off with another woman. And when the wife is taking the brunt of everything at home, the mistress side chick is going to be the one there to take the load off of him. Because I'm sorry, most of the time women are like, okay, your worth and stuff like that. Okay, to be quite honest, a lot of the time when these women are the mistresses and the side chick, they're seeing the best of your husband. Okay, you're seeing the worst of your husband because he's taking it out on you that he's even in this situation with you. That by the time he gets to the mistress and the side chick, he is going to be happy and joyous because he's like, I don't have to see her every day. I don't have to really care about showing up in the way that I need to show up for because I'm only seeing her for a small amount of time. So that's the reason why these situations last so long, because the mistress and the side chick is getting the best of him. And then not to mention, the mistress and the side chick doesn't have to put in all of this fucking labor. The mistress, she isn't getting exhausted from having to constantly hear about all of his issues, having to cook, having to clean, having to go 50-50, having to worry about taking care of his children and keeping their family together, having to worry about maintaining and upholding this image to make sure that their marriage looks together. No, mistresses are keeping these marriages alive and strong because these women are making it easier for these men to be living a life that they really can't stand fucking living.
Yes. Okay, I have a word for your rest.
Wait, just one second.
Don't tense up. Don't tense up. Let me tell you. From the law company, okay, we have a warrant for your arrest for not showing up for court. Okay, so I'm going to take you into custody, and I'm going to take you back to jail. You remember getting arrested not too long ago, right? You had a court date.
I want to speak to my lawyer.
Okay, you can speak to your lawyer after we take you to jail. Okay?
I want to speak to my lawyer.
I was trying to hurt you. Just relax.
You are hurting.
Okay, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm holding you gently here.
But you are hurting
me. Just allow my partner to cuff you, okay?
I want to speak to my lawyer.
You can. You can. You do have rights. You can do that. Okay?
I don't need a handcuffs.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna double lock these for you so they don't cinch up on you, alright?
Just relax.
Just relax. If you pull, they're gonna get really tight.
So why did you make it to your court date?
It's my business.
Okay. That's your business. Okay. It's my business to take you in. Okay.
Why are you taking me to?
You're going to LAPD. Is that okay with you? Or you prefer a different jail? I can take you somewhere else.
When can I speak to my lawyer?
Whenever the jail allows you. My job is just to take you to jail.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. You okay?
You didn't waste time.
No.
Okay. That's good. Do you know she's married?
You left me.
Do you know she's married?
No. You left me.
And this is live, by the way. Yeah? That's what you do. Bring Ben, fuck them, on the sofa. Same sofa that you couldn't fuck me. Let me say that hello to the man. Excuse me, boss.
Hey, boss.
I've got nothing against you, by the way.
Yes.
Just letting you know that you're in someone's house, someone's wife, with a condom on.
Did you not leave though?
It's just been 2 weeks, and I don't know if you know, buddy.
Did you not leave
It's just been 2 weeks.
Did you not leave though?
It's just been 2 weeks,
Did you
Tina.
not leave though? I begged you to stay with me. I cried.
And then can I be excused?
You don't need to go. I'm not staying long. I'm just picking up a few things. But I don't know how your conscience goes, man. I've just been away for two weeks and you're already fucking my wife.
I don't know anything about it.
So are you in a relationship? No. When the last time you were in a relationship?
Actually, I am in a relationship.
So you're lying?
Nah, I just had to think about it.
So you are in a relationship. How long you been together?
It's complicated. We've been on and off for like 10, 15 years maybe, but got really serious the past few months.
So is this a woman that you think that...
It's not a woman.
It's not a woman?
Nah.
It's a man?
Yeah.
So you're gay?
No.
So you're in a relationship with a man, but you're not gay?
Yeah, this man isn't on earth right now, though. It's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come on, bro. All right.
Every time people find out you messing with somebody, they be like, oh, my friend used to talk to him. I don't give a fuck. It's my turn now. I wouldn't give a fuck if your friend was married to him. Y'all divorced now, bitch. Oh, girl, he's old news. Well, bitch, he's new news to me, bitch. I'm just finding out about him. You heard me? Girl, she got my leftovers. Bitch, once you reheat it, them leftovers is fucking good. And you know black people, we love leftovers, especially for Thanksgiving. We have leftovers for days after. Some people still got fucking Thanksgiving leftovers in the fucking freezer. You was talking to him, don't got nothing to do with me, bitch. Y'all didn't work out? Now we about to see if we gonna fucking work out. You heard me? Let it all work out. Bitch. He transferred from you, bitch. He's in the fucking transport portal, bitch. He's trying to come to big SEC now. You heard me? I'm Nick Saban's daughter, Nick Alicia, bitch. You JUCO, bitch. It's D1 over here.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family.
So you think you come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing shit around here. That's your motherfucking job.
Who the fuck do you think that you're yelling at, though? You're not talking to me.
I am talking to you. You can clean this fucking mess up.
Okay, let's get this shit straight real quick.
I don't clean shit around this bitch. I pay the bills around this bitch. You clean up. The fuck you talking about?
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind if you think you finna tell me what the fuck to do.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you not finna tell me what the fuck to do.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
You finna get your ass up and clean this shit. I don't give a fuck what type of bills your ass pay up in this motherfucker. I ain't gotta be your mama. Don't put your hands on me. I ain't gotta be your mama, but I'm finna tell your ass what the fuck you finna do, though. Yes, the fuck I am. And what you gonna do about it, though? What you gonna do about it? I ain't cleaning shit. I run this bitch, not you. You pay the bills in this bitch.
Who the fuck is you talking to like that?
You is who the fuck I'm talking to like that. What? That's what the fuck I thought. Walk your ass out that door.
I ain't cleaning up shit, though.
Yes, the fuck you is, because I ain't cleaning up after your ass.
I ain't cleaning up shit.
Yeah, alright. We gonna see.
A woman in the comments said, I pray my son never find a woman like this because nah, not at all.
My grandmother used to tell me stories when the world needed the most.
Dude.
What?
What are you looking at?
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
It's you.
Damn.
What? What did you think I was?
I don't know. I haven't looked like that in a while. I didn't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, who is this girl? I mean, come on, you look pretty good.
I don't know. I don't want a man who's already at the finish line. Like, that's boring to me. I want to be with somebody who's in their journey. Like, I want to be there through the growth. That's the exciting part. I enjoy those late nights when we're putting strategy together. We're trying to come up with this new plan to go from $100,000 months to $500,000 months. Like, I want to be there through the ups and downs. I want to be there when we don't have nothing but prayer to lean on. Like, we're really working, because that builds a bond that is untouchable. That's a different level of intimacy for me, right? And then it's like we earned it together. Like, money feels different when it's multiplied by partnership. Do you know how much more you can do together with the person that you locked in with? So to me, it's not about perfection. It's about progress, discipline, and shared purposes. The real flex is what you built together, because I'm still building.
I think the best relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man. I know y'all gonna get in my comments and be like, what? But it's something about that woman being real dominant and mean that's gonna have that man acting right. Like, I have seen it too many times. Like, I can name so many relationships where it's like that. Like, the woman, she don't play no games. She real dominant. And the man is more like passive. You know, yeah, baby, you know, go along with her. Those are the best relationships. Like, I feel like when you real soft and you a lover girl, it's something about a man that's just gonna dog that. Like he gonna take advantage. Like it's just that dog in him. He gonna just take advantage of it. That's how I feel. I know y'all gonna get in the comments and be like, no, it's not like that. You know, we want somebody feminine. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't. I'm telling you, the best, the ones that has lasted, I'm talking about 10 plus years relationships, has been that woman who don't play no games. And I'm not saying, you know, you should just be mean to your man or whatever like that. But I'm just saying what I have seen work. That's it. That's all.
It really is like they don't want the relationships to last. Like, they don't care nothing about the relationship being a good one. They always say stupid stuff.
But I've seen so many more women cheat. And being a woman myself, I get to be an insider to the things that women talk about. And yes, they will admit to one another that they cheat, but you will never hear an ounce of remorse. They always victimize themselves. What they'll say is, instead of saying, you know what, I cheated, it was wrong, it was dishonest of me, it was betrayal, and I'll never do it again, what you will hear is, well, I cheated because I had to. He wasn't giving me what I needed and what I deserved as a woman. And all the other women will, you know, jump right in and, you know, be victims and victimize her, saying, oh, you poor thing. He should have treated you better. You take care of his kids and you do this and you do that. And he should have appreciated you more and you wouldn't have had to go screw another man. But it's really quite scary how they do that. But they're never remorseful, and they always shift the
Black church's focus is not on building families. It's about keeping women single, comfortable, independent. I said what I said. Just look at the numbers. The church is 70 to 80% single women. And the pastor want to sell these women this fairy tale, telling them that your Boaz is coming. Keep waiting, knowing good and well that there isn't any single men in the congregation. And that's low-key manipulation. Because the men aren't flocking to the churches because the churches are catered to women. The sermons shame men and pamper women. The programs be women brunches, women conferences, women's night. The churches know who paid the tithes. It's the women. So they selling the women these dreams while cashing their checks. And let's be real. The men that are in the churches are either one, already married, gay, or looking for some silly woman to take advantage of. You gotta ask yourself, if the church is really about family, why is it full of single mothers, single women, and empty of men? Because the Black church needs the women single, desperate, and waiting. Because if you had the family that you prayed for, then they wouldn't be able to control you.
An ungodly woman dresses to please herself. A godly woman dresses to please the Lord. An ungodly woman is swayed by her emotions. A godly woman puts faith over feelings. An ungodly woman finds her worth in what others say about her. A godly woman finds her worth in what Jesus did for her. Finally, while the ungodly woman follows the world, the godly woman follows the word.
You ever notice how quiet the world gets when a real man steps in the room? Not because he's loud, but because his presence speaks. Because when a real man shows up fully, it shifts the atmosphere. And they don't say it enough. Not the world, not the culture, not even your own people. So let me give you this much needed anointing. Because you are not just a man, you are a foundation, a force, a frequency. And you were never just a provider. You were protection in the flesh, structure with a heartbeat, legacy wearing skin. The echo of every ancestor who refused to fold. You are the prayer that somebody prayed a generation ago. The harvest of men who didn't make it. You are what survival looks like when it remembers to heal. You are the standard, the shelter, the story being rewritten, the bloodline being rebuilt, the cycle being broken. If you're raising kings, if you're guiding daughters, if you're breaking cycles instead of repeating them, you are more than seen, you are revered. And your presence, it alters destinies. Your consistency shifts bloodlines. You are not an accessory to the family, you are the architecture. A living altar, a walking sermon, divine order in human form. Don't ever let the world convince you that you are optional. Because you are the altar that your family stands on. You are the whisper of God in your children's ears. And you don't need a crown to be royalty. You are the kingdom. You are the covering. And let the world call you father, but the heavens call you chosen. And you may move like a man, but your energy, that's God tier. And I pray you never forget that. Happy Father's Day.
The difference between me and you, if he was to fall off today, I'm still going to have his back. I'm still going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to leave that man side. I'm going to hold us both down until he get back on his feet. Because I know he would do the same for me. As soon as a dude fall off, that's when y'all want to dip out. That's the time that he needs you. If you know that man would do anything for you, why would you leave him when he really needs you? Y'all want to be there for the good times, but don't want to stick it out through the bad. You know that man would stop what he doing to make sure you straight. As soon as he fall off, you don't make sure he's straight. You don't make sure he good. And to them dudes that's always talking about, let me take care of you. If you fall off, who gonna take care of us? I'm a hustler, baby. That's why I always gotta have my own bag. 2 bags is better than 1. If my dude was to fall off today, I'm gonna make sure we both straight. I'm not gonna leave his side. I'm gonna make sure he don't fall. I'm gonna make sure I get him back to where he used to be. Y'all be trying to dip out when times get tough.
See, a lot of you boys not going to like this one, but this is the reality, right? My money is her money, but her money is also her money. When you're with a real protector and provider type of man, I feel utterly responsible for my household, for my women, for my children. I am 100% responsible. Therefore, I do not need a dime for my woman. We're not going 50-50 on shit, because that is the reality and the standard for any type of true masculine man, that he is a full protector and provider. Therefore, in her little money that she make is going to be insignificant to the amount of money that a real man and protector provider makes. Therefore, her little money is her money. That's cool. But my money is also her money, and she can use it as she pleases.
There's a woman in the comments that says, to every woman waiting for a man like this, but has a good man in front of you, remember that diligent hand builds quickly. Money does not define masculinity, nor does it determine if you can protect and provide. Some of y'all are missing out on some incredible God-built relationships because you're searching for a soft life built on someone paying for everything. Every man will not be wealthy and make 7 or 8 figures, but a lot will be able to uphold. Remember, working together will always take you further long term. Videos like this are definitely built on men who are defined by money. God's word says diligent hands will build quickly. So keep being diligent with the partner you have, and you'll build the life God wants you to have. Don't forget that the love of Christ and the way you honor him is what makes you. Exactly. Don't listen to this guy. He's wasting your time. Just, I don't know who he is. Maybe he's a good guy. I have no idea. But this is stupid. This is stupid. And I think if he'll step back and think about it a little bit, he'll understand that maybe that didn't make a whole lot of sense what I said.
Patrick Mahomes revealed that his wife Brittany first rejected him in high school and was not interested in dating at the time. Patrick then said, "It took a long time. There were a couple of times when I tried to get out of the friend zone and it didn't work." Now, I'm going to go ahead and speak for myself. Not all men, for myself. If I approach a woman and she decides to put me in the friend zone, she's basically saying, you're not good enough and I want other men. But I would like your attention still, but I don't want your sexual attention. I want sexual attention from other men. Number 1, I'm good. I don't want to be your friend at all. I have plenty of friends. Number 2, if you as a man then go ahead and cuff this girl, you're a loser. I don't know about y'all, but this is how I see the game. I want to be first round, first pick. Let me show you. If it isn't like this, I don't want it. I want to be first round, first pick. I don't want to be the 4th round. This girl's not going to Shador Sanders me. In conclusion, bro, I get it. You wanted this girl. She thought you were a lame. You got your money up. You got your physique up, your status up, and now she wants you. That's cool. You can hit. But to take her seriously as a wife, this girl saw you like Shador Sanders. She thought you were a 4th or 5th or 6th round pick. Listen, any girl that I put a ring on, she's going to look at me and go, yep, that's the first round, first pick. I'm never going to put this guy in the friend zone. I want this guy as my first round, first pick. If she didn't want you in your come up phase, she doesn't deserve you when you're actually up.
I see where you're coming from, but I think sometimes If you look at the Travis Hunter situation, to where she was like, first of all, Travis was like, she didn't know who he was, right? And then when she found out who Travis was, and Travis was that guy in high school, when she found out who he was, then she was like, oh shoot, yeah. And so it looks sketchy. Versus Brittany Mahomes. Now I looked on her page and she's got a few of those things out there to where you're like, why would you post this if you have a husband? So that was kind of weird to me, you know, stuff where, you know, she got her chest all out, and then she's got her behind all out, that type of stuff, you know. But if Patrick likes it, I love it. That's not my wife. Would I choose that for myself? Probably not. But what I'm saying is, I think it has a slight bit of nuance there, just because I think she signed with a soccer league in Iceland or something like that, pro soccer league in Iceland, way back when, I think, 2020 or something like that, 2017, something like that, right? If it took her a year to say, oh yeah, okay, you know, maybe she thought that dude was a jock and she's like, I ain't with all that, you know, I just don't like the way that they act, right? But then she come back a year later, and sees that he's sweet, or he actually likes her, and he's not just trying to clap, then she'd be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I like this guy. Maybe we'll get together, right? And so you start there. And so sometimes in some of the relationships, it takes just a little while. I do see where you're coming from, because you have some of these women like Aisha Curry, they get on here and they talk reckless. What's her name? Leanne or something like that. Leanne Hunter now, just acting weird in public. That type of stuff, like, that doesn't look good on your man, right? So, you know, I think there's a difference there. But I definitely see where you're coming from. I mean, you can look at her face and tell she's not sorry in the least bit. Goodness.
Yes, I have two boys by both of my college sweethearts. I could not decide.
A certain amount of money.
You know what? It's not even about the money to me. It's about the mentality. I will say this. I have learned that I'm just not a 9 to 5 kind of girl. I want to be with someone who is focused on building something that we can pass down.
It sounds good until it doesn't.
A 9 to 5, especially an introvert, is actually more common, because a lot of times the introverts are the ones that are more grounded and they operate by schedule. They don't flow. The extroverts are the ones that are all over the places and doing stuff. That's us kind of open your lens on that one to possibly be available to someone that could have a 9 to 5 that just shows promise and vision and forward thinking, versus I'm just clocking in and clocking out.
She wasn't getting anything. Her mindset is limited. He clocked her exactly where she was. This is the speed that you're going at. This is probably the speed that you need to be at. You're not thinking right. Well, that's where I was going. You weren't going there. What you're thinking is a person that has a 9 to 5 doesn't hustle. That's what you're thinking. A person that has a 9 to 5 doesn't work hard. They don't be busting their behind. It's called a 9 to 5. But a lot of these people out here are working overtime. I mean, they just doing it for a company, right? Like you said, these people are holding schedules. I have a schedule, da 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 da. And by me holding a schedule, it allows you, because I'm doing everything else, but it allows you to go get done what you need to get done. If you got two of the same type of person trying to go out there and both like, oh man, let's do this, let's do that, and nobody keeping time, nobody keeping the schedule, nobody keeping the books, nobody staying grounded like he talked about, then y'all just gonna be, oh man, we making money, all that money going out the door. Oh, we building this and we pass it. You're not gonna have anything to pass on, because there's no set schedule. There's no set, okay, this goes here, we do this, we do that. There's none of that. It's just one person focused on one thing, and then the other person focused on the same thing. Y'all both running the same direction, and y'all look at, so wait a minute, who gonna man the fort? Oh, let's both go out and hunt. Who's going to man the fort? Nobody. Oh, well, we can get this and that, and we can get some security, and we can get that. It only takes one time. If people know you're gone, then that gives them time to scope. I don't know about you, but there are seasons to things. And so sometimes you might go out there and you might get a quick one. Boom. I hit a lick, I hit something, I'm on the way back to the house. Good deal. But then sometimes you got to stay out there a little bit longer as an entrepreneur. You got to stay out there a little bit longer to get what you need. Sometimes you come on back to the house hungry. What's going to happen if you don't get nothing and you in a drought? You come back to the house, anybody waiting, they can walk up and take anything from you. But the person that's grounded and balanced, you go out and you're looking for stuff. That person is say, now, what I've seen is you're going to run into X, Y, and Z. So you probably need this out there, right? And I'm looking over this. We don't need so much of this, but we need more of that. And so you have a focus on what you're going out there to get. That man can benefit you. That's all he's saying. You got to stop thinking like, oh, well, I don't need this. It's the 9-to-5 mindset. I think somebody in the comments said some people automatically think when you say 9-to-5, you mean a McDonald's cashier, or you mean one of these corporate jobs where they just stuck in the rat race. I know a lot of people say that, but a lot of these people are good, honest, hardworking Americans. A lot of them do something on the side. They have a gig on the side, Uber, DoorDash. They might sell a wreath or clothing, whatever it might be. They might sell jelly and jams at a church somewhere. They might be doing something on the side that they have, but this is their regular. Even entrepreneurs out here, they still have a 9-to-5. They still have a regular 9-to-5. I think Anton Daniels was talking about, man, I was doing YouTube full time, but then I also had somebody that offered me money from a job, and it was crazy money. I'd be stupid to turn that down. 9-to-5. Your thinking is limited. You need somebody to say, I've got all the tools that I have at the house. So if somebody tries to come take our stuff, I might not have all the energy in the world, but I have the tools and the resources to try to defend until you get back. Right. And if you're out there trying to hunt, you can stay out there and hunt unless it's a super, super emergency. Then I can call you back and you can come help and we defend the fort. But you say, man, what happened here? Oh, just a little dust up. I had it. I got it. Oh, why didn't you call me? Because I had it. We're prepared. We got it. That keeps us having income or materials coming in while also defending what we already have. It's a limited way of thinking. And you know what? I'm not even going to touch that.